Here we have Jack Queen offsuit and the big blind. I look to defend. Raise there. And what do you know? We've been dealt a straight. We're very happy with that. I check it over. We get the bet, so I've got a decision to make here. What do? I raise it up. I'm not particularly proud of that because I probably want him to stick around. He likes to fold there, so I might have lost a bit of value there. Here I have ace-10. Now ace-10 under the gun in this position, to be honest with you, it's probably a fold. A lot of people would say fold, but a lot of people that see 12 VP pip with a 6 PFR are going to expect someone to be raising. Pretty tight in this position. So I elect to bet 2 big blinds and I get called by the big blind, which isn't a bad thing because I still have position now. Checks to me. What do? I jam that. And he folds. So here I've gone the aggressive route and it's paid off. Here I get dealt the snowman. Pocket eights folds around to me. And I've gone 2.2 obviously. Call from the small blind, so I'm happy I'm in position. Got a fold from the dealer. I'm not happy to see that there are 2 cards above my 8s. Checks around to me. What do I neglect to do here? I go half pot. I get a call, so I start getting a bit nervous here because I just put a quarter of my stack on the line there. And that is the turn you want to see. This is probably a hand I should have gone out of. Checks there. And I like to jam on that. After that turn, I'm happy to take 113k back. I get the call. So I'm celebrating a little bit deep down inside from that. And he's called me with a second pair. I got lucky. As I said earlier, I didn't like the way that I played that hand. I got lucky. For someone like me to win a tournament, probably I need to get a bit lucky. And I did on that occasion. Okay, here's a hand. I've got ace-jack, middle position. Oh, actually no. Ace-jack on the hijack. Get raised under the... get a call from under the gun and I go for the raise here. And the gun likes it. So I actually remember this guy here. He was the big, yep, as you can see, he was the big stack at the final table. And going off the bit, he was playing every second hand. And he was limping a lot. And I had no idea how they got to this position by being so passive. And I can actually remember on this final table trying to target them quite a bit, and I tended to struggle against this person. Not a great flop. And here he goes with his one big blind bet. That I remember this, yeah. So I'm thinking, come along. Ace high is not a bad hand. Checks. So I'm probably thinking value more. Yeah. Yeah, I decided to try to take it down here with the bet third size of the pot. He comes along, so I'm thinking I'm done with the hand now. Checks to me, and this is a spot where I could jam, and he probably calls me anyway. So he likes to hang around this one, and he takes it with the deuce. Tip of the cap, well done. Here we have queens in the under the gun position. I go for the min raise. Someone wants to play for a few more chips. Now this is quite an interesting hand actually. Now I need to look into the software a little bit because I'm pretty sure I've actually gone through the settings, and this is where I'd like to be seeing the cards. So I'm actually going to turn them over. So that's what we see when we turn it over, and I'm thinking, good game. I got to that final table. Queens, it's a hand I'm happy to go out on, There's only two better hands than queens, and I'm quite happy. I know I'm getting good odds. I'm going to be jamming the queens quite often, but I've only played 33 hands with this player, and looking at these, he plays 9% of hands, raises 9% of hands, hasn't limped, so he's fairly tight. And he got me, but we'll just carry on. So I'm quite happy to leave him. Did you see that turn? So there was a spot earlier in the tournament. So this is a second spot. There was one spot earlier where I probably should have been eliminated. Oh, when the 8 came out, and that hand with the 8 came out. But this was the big hand that I should have been knocked out on. I got to stick around, so I was quite happy there. In this hand I'm dealt 10 king off suit. So a limper. By now I've definitely tagged him as a limper, loose limper, which I'm happy to be playing against. Decided to just come along with him with 10 king. I've got 2 over, so I'm probably going to come along with his standard one big blind bets he or she was making. I'm just coming along, coming for the show. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, hoping for no 5, hoping for nothing more than an ace. Or any of those cards, of course. But knowing him, he's probably got one of them. And here's the ace jack. So, very, very hard to put this this player on any sort of a range. Okay, here we've got a 6 in the dealer position. I go for the... I'm targeting this guy here now. This lovely guy up here, the villain 162. We get folds to the guys on my right and left, sorry. As you can see here, I'm now second in chips. Villain raises it up a little bit here as well, so I'm not folding for that price. I can't pick this person at all. And put out a bet. I decide I'm done with the hand. Here's another hand of interest where we have our friend limping in. Meanwhile, they've got themselves a pretty decent stack now. What are we sitting at? We're sitting at second place, but a very distant second to first. So I'm looking just to try and hang in there. There's 7 of us left at this stage. But ace 4, I'm going to want to get involved with our friend again. We get the jam. We get jammed on here. And we get 2 jams, so I'm thinking could be laddering up into another pay jump here. So I'm going to... Whoa! Our friend, Mr. 162, Mrs. 162, slams it in, and I'm done with the hand. Let's just see how this one pans out anyway. 10, 9, 8, 7, hearts, and what do you know, King 3 over here, going in with all sorts. Love playing with players like this. I believe the queens are going to take that one down. And they do. And we gain a ladder. When I say gain a ladder, I mean we go up in pay grades. From the final table, pay grades. Every person that leaves, you're going up a pay grade pretty much. Okay, we're sitting at about 100 grand here. Only 11.7 big blinds with pocket 8s. Get a raise here with another caller. I decide with the 8s I'm going to call, have a look as well. And 8s, once again we get the trips, so, or we go set, which is what I want to see. So I just decide it's now or never. I'm wanting to fade some clubs. I get a call. Let's see what I'm called with. I guess I'm going to do this just going to have to do this while I don't really know how to show the whole cards. Show hand results. We get called with the ace 10, so I'm very, very relieved when they flip over to not see a green card. Now we're feeling pretty safe with the trips here. Okay, so we've chipped up a little bit. We're sitting at 26 big blinds with 6 left. Usually means you're in a pretty okay spot. Here with ace queen, we've got our Fred limping in again. I'm going to raise it up four times the big blinds. 4 big blinds. And just our friend here with the call. Once again, 9, 5, 8. Not a great... I'm not flopping too well when I'm going head to head with this guy. Once again, we got the one big blind. I'm going to call it. Shrug and call. Still not looking that great for me. I've I just come along with this guy, just do what I've got no idea how to play against this player, so well, after the flop, so I'm just coming along, letting him dictate. We get the ace. He puts out the one big blind again. What do I elect to do? I'm going to say no, half pot's more my style. And we get the fold. Big blind.